Tyson Randolph gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
For the National League Futures, number 32, Tyson Randolph.
Top half of the sixth about to get started, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Lázaro Armenteros. Fastball in there for a called strike. High in the air out to center field. Canario is in his tracks now. One down. Stepping in once again is Bubba Thompson. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is, they're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment and able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
In now, Frank Ramirez. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. And he is in there. Digging in, the switch hitter, Robert Poisson. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. A tag for 1, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The AL Futures lead it 6-4. Guillermo Marquez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The American League Futures put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Alek Manoah earns the victory on the mound. Tim Cate only completed 2 innings and is charged with the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Everybody in baseball seems to have an opinion about this lately as it relates to this young two-way prospect who's begun to command the attention of the baseball world, really. Ken, what do you think? Can this be a distraction for a minor league team, for the franchise as a whole to be conducting this experiment?
No, I mean, if he was an exceptional player in high school and in college, no, it won't be a distraction. It's actually an advantage because you have an extra player. You have an extra pitcher if you need it, and you have an extra hitter or an extra defensive player. So, you know, instead of being with the 25 guys that you've got, you now have 26 because you have a guy who can do multiple things.
Just off the Orange Freeway, we're here live from Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight, the Stars are out in this minor league all-star matchup between the South Division All-Stars and the North Division All-Stars. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Alec Hansen, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties.
So now into the box is TJ Friedl. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The designated hitter, TJ.
Now here's the pitch.
Friedl.
Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Dan, are you kidding me right there? I mean, that had to whistle past this guy's ear. That was a scary moment.
Dero, they call that the old chuck and duck, right? That was really close, and that's one of the things that most pitchers fear, that line drive that zips right by your head. Wow, that was awful close.
This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. So now here is Brennan Lund looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
One out and a runner on second base. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Stepping in now, Eddie Martinez, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike.
Hey, we got 2 down, fellas.
Ready with the 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1. 3-1. Walter Stewart would be next. Here's the 3-1. Weak grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Just hung in there on that one. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. So now to the plate, Walter Stewart, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Here we go.
He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. We've played an inning, still 0-0. So here is Christopher Morel. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Griffith is right there, and he puts it away for the first out. The batter will be Lane Huffman. Now the first pitch.
The catcher.
Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. And stepping in, Kevin Maitan will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Strike 2.
The beauty of that sequence right there, the fastball in, now the changeup away, is where do you go as a hitter? Do you cover away? Do you cover the heater in? You can't do...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll go now to the top of the third. And we are tied 0-0. Ethan Small, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Hey, which is normally the case in these close ones. You have a 1-run game, a 2-1 decision. Really good pitching and defense in this one, and a lot of really good execution made this a fun game to watch.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Southern Division All-Stars jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Trey Riley takes home the win. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
For the North Division.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on The Show. Opening night here in this brand new season between the Mississippi Braves and the Tennessee Smokies. It's baseball on The Show, and it's coming up next.
Please welcome your Tennessee Smokies.
Tyson Miller gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip.
He's out. Full 4. Take the base.
Striding in is Zach Davis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Smokies, the left fielder, Zach Davis.
Hey, nobody away.
Now the pitch. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Neslony will wait on it, and he's got it for the first out. Next to dig in, Sergio Alcantara. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch he hit.
Shoemake is camped under this one, and he's got it for out number 2. Up next, Jared Young, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. And they start him out away with a cold strike. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. All even now, 2-2.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And another foul ball. Here's another 2-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eddie Martinez. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Lifted down the line in left. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Stepping in next, Connor Myers. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. 1-0 the count. 1 out, nobody on. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
3-0 now. Into the windup and the pitch. bouncer to the left side. Throw in time at first for out number 2. And that'll bring in Miguel Amaya. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Bottom of the second here with no score. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
He's got it. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Ready now is Tyson Randolph.
Mississippi. The pitcher, Tyson Randolph.
First pitch of the AB on its way. And it's fouled away.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
The 0-2 delivery. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Good job of making it. And now in the box, Christopher Morel. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. The windup and the 0-1.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Christian Donahue comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. He makes the throw to first, 2 down. At the plate now is Tyson Miller, trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Here's the first pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. So add 1 more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. 3 innings in the books. Still no score on the show. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Zach Davis.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
Try to bunt his way on, but this has popped up. Randolph is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Next up is Sergio Alcantara. Flew out last time up. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Base hit, and they're into the hit column.
Boy, D-roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eddie Martinez. Runner in scoring position with two gone. No balls and one strike. Comes set, the 0-1.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. One hit, one left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are tied 0-0. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Tyson Randolph. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Lays off 1-0.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Unable to find the zone with the slider.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Come on now, one pitch right here.
3-1. 2 out, nobody on. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Now the 3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So they breeze through this half of the inning. And now Connor Myers. He bounced out last time up. First pitch on the way. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. So only the second hit he's given up tonight.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 1-1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And he fouls this one off. Down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
Runner goes for second. Strike taken. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. Well, the offense has been in short supply here tonight, so maybe that bag was aimed at finding another way to generate some runs.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Oh, man, that's a frustrating one as a hitter. That pitcher missed right there. He did not want to hang that breaking ball with 2 strikes, and you foul it away. You have to regroup. You're not seeing that again.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Christopher Morel becomes the second out in the bottom of the 5th. So now to the plate, Christian Donahue, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Fouled off. This is on the ground over to first. He's right there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 5 innings complete, and we still have no score. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Tyson Miller.
The pitcher,
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Pops this one up. Etherton in foul ground. He's got it 1 away. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Zach Davis. 0 for 2 for him so far. He's flied out and popped out. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count, 0-1. Now here it comes. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
Gore is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Next up, Sergio Alcantara. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Reined in. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. We're through 6 full, and we still have no score. Last half of the 7th here, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Jared Young. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. 2-0 now.
Hey, it's much easier to lay off the breaking stuff when it's coming in towards you instead of when it breaks away. A good take there.
The 2-1. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get through into center. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base now to lead off the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate, Eddie Martinez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. High in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. He's there and records the first out. Next to stand in is Connor Myers, singled in his last at-bat, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
Wow, I'm shocked the hitter took it right there. That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. That misses, 1-2.
2 strikes.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the out.
Now, meanwhile here, this ball's hit fairly well down that left field line, and it's going to stay fair. It's a home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. 8th home run on the season for him, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered. Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Smokies jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Trevor Kelly wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Tyson Randolph pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Joe Biagini records the save, his 18th. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vaskersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshow.com. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on The Show. Game number 3 of this new season between the Mississippi Braves and the Tennessee Smokies. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. Wyatt Short starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
First pitch on the way. High in the air down the right field line. Martinez is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. So here's the cleanup hitter, Eddie Martinez. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Into right field, that's a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
You got to be frustrated if you're on the mound. You try and go elevated heater right there and blow some cheese by him, and he's able to scramble it and drive.
So next to hit is Bryant Witt.
The shortstop, Bryant Witt.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd, and we are tied 0-0. Now to the plate, here is Tyson Randolph. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd.
Randolph.
Oh, it's sitting on something right here. Oh, don't be afraid. Let it fly one time.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Weigel at second. Gore on at first with 2 down. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
And this is in a bit tight, maybe above the letters as well. So it's a full count now. 3-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Clearly fired up to work out. Next to hit is Tyson Randolph. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
Nobody out, runner on first. That's wide, 2-0.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
The 2-0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
High in the air out to center field. Myers will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Christopher Morel. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right, and that'll get by and on through towards the wall. He's through first and hustling for second, and he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his 2nd hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Now at the plate, Connor Myers. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Connor Myers.
skied into very shallow right. Here comes the right fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 7th inning coming up. The Smokies lead it 1-0. So here now's the pitcher, Wyatt Short. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
He came to play today. Not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Digging in next, Zach Davis. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. High and deep to straightaway right. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 8th inning coming up. The Smokies are on top 1-0. Next, it'll be Tyson Randolph. He flew out in his last AB. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Runner back safely. First pitch on its way. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You can tell he was out in front on that slider.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Man, that's going to drive the manager insane. He loses control of his release point, and now the go-ahead run moves 90 feet closer to scoring. He's going to have to make some good pitches now to get out of this. Man, we were treated to a nice pitcher's duel in this one. Both starters throwing strikes, they worked deep, and both were in command of the game. It really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun game to watch.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Mississippi Braves came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Emmanuel Ramirez gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Wyatt Short pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Josh Graham wraps it up with a save, his 21st of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
We're shining a spotlight on this young hitter, and it seems like for the first time, he's running into some struggles at the plate. Got Carlos Pena with me on the show today. And Carlos, what's it like that first time you struggle in the pros? Is it a bit of a reality check for you?
Yeah, no doubt about it, Ben. I mean, look, you've been one of the best players in your high school, college career. Then you get drafted. Now you're in the professional ranks. And then you hit that spot where, hey, man, there's some fierce competition out there. And all of a sudden you don't feel so good at the plate. What are you going to do about it? And it's so easy to let it just spiral out of control. You have to get a hold of yourself, take a couple of deep breaths, and slow things down and keep it simple, because this is when it gets real. You will hit these spots, but the ability to manage them, it's key. So you have to go up there, calm yourself down. For me, it was take a few pitches, even spend a game where I would just take 1 strike every single at bat, and that would slow me down. And I wouldn't think of it as a waste of a pitch. It was actually an investment so that I would start getting my bearings again and getting my footing. And then as you start feeling better at the plate, then you can be a little bit more aggressive. And so now instead of the slump lasting, 2 weeks, you just keep it to a few days. That was very important for me through the minor leagues. And I took that all the way up into the big leagues.
A fast-developing young player has gotten the attention of the higher-ups in management. Prospects may not realize how closely they are being watched, and by other organizations as well as their own.
We are getting closer day by day to the trade deadline, and that means that top prospects could be on the move. I'm joined today by Carlos Pena. And Carlos, when you were on your way up the ladder to the majors, did you ever notice the chatter around the trade deadline?
Oh, absolutely. It's almost impossible to ignore it. And the thing is this, you can't control it. So why even worry about it? But it's easier said than done. I mean, you have to really focus in your game, staying within your approach, and not let all that noise distract you. At the end of the day, you're really playing for the entire major leagues, and you have to understand that no one is untouchable. I was the #1 prospect for Texas when I got traded to Oakland. I was the #1 prospect for Oakland when I got traded to Detroit. So you can be in the move at any time, play your game, and forget about the things that are just out of reach as far as controlling them.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Tennessee Smokies and the Mississippi Braves. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
For your Mississippi Braves.
Trey Riley gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early.
So next to bat will be Tyson Randolph.
The right fielder, Tyson Randolph.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In there, now the throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
I think coming into this series, they knew he was one of the guys that were going to have to keep quiet. But he's setting the tone right here in the first with the steal of second. He could end up being a big factor.
Ball 1.
Come on, baby, get your pitch up there.
And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
The 2-1 pitch.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Liner toward right center, and that'll get down out there. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, Dero, you have to be licking your chops sitting in a 3-1 count. You get a fastball, he gets it and doesn't miss it.
Yeah, Dan, that's what you strive for. Find count leverage situations where you can be aggressive.
set to get his evening at the plate started. Jared Libby comes in hitting just a hair below 300 this season. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Randolph is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
Now at the plate is Michael Rooker.
Batting up, the pitcher, Michael.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Randolph will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So they scratch across a run here on no hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of the second. Mississippi's out in front, 2-1. Into the box, Tyson Randolph.
Right fielder,
He singled in his first
32.
AB.
Tyson Randolph.
Hey, get your pitch, stay through it. Let's go, try it.
50th pitch of the game on its way. And that's in there for strike one.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with two men out.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an...
Digging in will be Tyson Randolph, singled in his last at-bat.
Tyson Randolph.
Hey, I see it. Let's try it.
And now the first pitch. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
The 1-0. And it's fouled away.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right
The
here.
1-1 pitch.
Let it fly. Let's go, right here.
Good ball. Good strike.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
So stepping in is Jared Young.
Number 19, Jared.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and we are tied again.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Now it'll be Brennan Davis, struck out in his last trip to the plate. Hit in the air out to right. Randolph gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. But the tying run has come across here as we're set up for an exciting finish. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. James Bork is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Tyson Randolph is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Hard hit ball to second, scooped up. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. All set to start the 9th in this one, and set to go as the third baseman, Christopher Morel. Here comes the 1-2. Taken high and deep to right. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the...
Our final line score. First for the victorious Braves. 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 9 runs.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Tennessee Smokies and the Mississippi Braves. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Hasil de la Cruz is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
And now here is Jose Gutierrez. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. Here now the 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Stepping up is Tyson Randolph. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to...
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. We've played an inning, still nothing. Now to the plate, Tyson Randolph flew out last time up.
The right fielder, Tyson Randolph.
Pitch on the way. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Now at the plate, here is Jared Young, 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Randolph is there, 1 away. Next to hit, Eddie Martinez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He can't get there as it falls in. Next, here is Christopher Morel, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Christopher Morel.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out. Now into the box, Christian Donahue, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 1-2. Heading out towards shallow right. He's under it, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Mississippi leads it 4-2. So the next to bat will be Tyson Randolph. He bounced out last time up. From the stretch. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Pinch hitting for Tennessee, number 18, Connor.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in. Next, it'll be Jose Gutierrez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Gutierrez.
Lined into right, a base hit. Success on a 3-1 count to keep the inning alive here.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this is...
Stepping in once again is Eddie Martinez, singled in his last at-bat.
If you look at their win percentage or something like that right now, got to be honest, the odds are obviously stacked against them. But I'm looking for them to show me something right here. Maybe they get back in this game. Maybe they don't. But I want to see what kind of at-bats they put together. This is where you have to lock in as a team. Every guy has to go up to the...
7th inning ready to roll, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Christopher Morel. Hit the other way out toward right field. Randolph is there to put it away for out number 1. So now into the box is Tyson Randolph.
Number 32, Tyson Randolph.
First pitch on its way. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay, and he's safe.
He's safe.
That's his 4th triple of the year, so he's used to this. He rounded first, eyeing the ball, and he knew he was going for 3. Great hustle and a great piece of hitting.
Ready to begin the 8th, and next it'll be the outfielder, Jose Gutierrez.
The center fielder, Jose Gutierrez.
Hey, come on now, here we go.
Into right field, that's a base hit. Now to bat, Jared Young. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. High in the air out towards shallow right. Randolph is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down.
So the home crowd will have a pleasant drive home afterwards as their guys have taken the first 2 of this 3-game series. A win tomorrow, they can break out the brooms.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. Mississippi took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Hasil de la Cruz earns his first win of the season. Shelby Miller couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
1 error and 13 runners left on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 3 minutes.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on The Show. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Tennessee Smokies and the Mississippi Braves.
And now,
it's
let's
baseball,
hear it
it's The
for
Show,
your
and it comes your way next.
Braves.
Tyson Randolph, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Now to the plate, here is Sergio Alcantara, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Guys, you take a look at the home 9 as they enter play here this afternoon. Been a fairly decent start to the year, 3-2 in their first 5.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, Dero?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes, battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
Hey, here we go now.
The 0-2 once more.
Oh, man, that's a frustrating one as a hitter. That pitcher missed right there. He did not want to hang that breaking ball with 2 strikes, and you foul it away. You have to regroup. You're not seeing that again.
On to first, and there were 2 down. So now to the plate, Connor Myers. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. So a fairly painless top of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. So here is Eddie Martinez. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Eddie Martinez goes quietly leading off the second. And that'll bring in Miguel Amaya. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. 2 home runs and 11 RBIs. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well. And I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball. He's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
To the plate now, Gene Siffel, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Looked like he wanted to clobber that one, but it's 1-1.
Plays at 1 now.
This one's flared out toward left. Murka ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. And stepping in, Christopher Morel. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Hit back up the middle, fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Striding in is Christian Donahue, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. That one bends into the zone, a strike on the breaking ball. And he lays off for ball 1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Hey, play the first. Play the first.
Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. And that's the second out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Tyson Miller. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, I get it. You want to be aggressive, but man, these guys are swinging at everything.
A ball and 2 strikes now. sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Over to first, and that retires the side. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Next to dig in, Tyson Randolph. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. And there's their first hit of the game.
Boy, D-Roll, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
First pitch on the way. Sergio Alcantara is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone. Hey, that's a great job right there. Knowing he had time to collect himself, I love the internal clock right there. Didn't rush it, took the extra step, gathered himself, and threw a bolt to first base.
Into the box now, Brennan Davis, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This is flared out towards second. That's a base hit, their first of the game.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The set and the 1-0 pitch. 1-1 the count. Hit hard up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. The throw to third. And he's out on a strong throw.
Oh, that was a nice job there in center field to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third. For the offense, that's a killer to lose a runner in scoring position by making it out at third.
Into the box, Eddie Martinez. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Trying to move into scoring position with 2 away, but not to be as we get another look. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Eddie Martinez.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
The 0-1 on its way.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. Up next, Miguel Amaya. And now the first pitch. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
That elevated fastball right there. That is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today. So now here is Gene Siffel. He flew out in his last AB. Now here's the first offering. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1.
Hey, 2 away, 2 away.
And the pitch.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Count even at 2-2. Ground ball right side. Oh, what a stop. Got him. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Ready now is Tyson Randolph. He collected a base hit his first time up. From the belt, the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Myers is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Christopher Morel. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Pitch popped up. Alexander has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping in next, Christian Donahue grounded out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Got him fishing that time. 0-1.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
There's a chopper fouled off to the left as the count moves to 0-2.
Yeah, he's got these hitters in the proverbial rocking chair right here, pushing the throttle and pulling it. Nice change of speeds.
The next 0-2.
Gotta think our man behind the plate thought twice about that one. About as close as it gets.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
In now, Tyson Miller. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th, and we still have no score. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Sergio Alcantara. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Skied down the left field line. Gore is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out. And now in the box, Brennan Davis singled in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
And that's got to fire you up right there, boys. This guy has been on the bump all game. Now it's late, and he's still throwing challenge pitch after challenge pitch. Think he's feeling frisky?
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Next up is Connor Myers. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by it.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
He'll try again. 1-2. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Mississippi's out in front, 1-0. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Tyson Randolph. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, let's go, kid.
Now the 2-1.
Right here.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he misses here, ball 4, and somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk.
Ready to begin the 8th, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Eddie Martinez. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1.
Borderline pitch right there, but as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Got him to go down swinging there. Eddie Martinez goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. So now to the plate, Miguel Amaya. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a solo shot down the line in left. And just like that, this ball game is all tied.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Braves, 2 runs.
Well, I talked recently about this young player and how he had hit the skids a little bit, but it looks like he's righted the ship. I've got Carlos Pena on the pod today, and Carlos, it has to be a huge load off his mind that he's getting right at the plate.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Just a huge relief when you finally get that hit. All of a sudden, things start to fall into place. That's why I tell you, this game is so mental that really, as soon as you get that hit that breaks the slump, they seem to start to come in bunches.
Yeah.
How mental is that? It doesn't even, you cannot even explain it, but it's the truth. Happened to me plenty of times. And, you know, one of the things that you have to get over is that pressure to break your slump. You have to stay process oriented, but it's easier said than done. After that hit, trust me, things start to just fall into place.
You know, fans might not understand this, but it doesn't have to be a hard line drive or a home run that breaks you out of that slump. A little squibber has eyes, finds its way through, and all of a sudden you're feeling so much better when you come to bat.
That's precisely what I'm talking about. It doesn't even have to be good hitting. All you want is just that ball to drop so that it's just like, hey, I did not go 0 for 4 today. I went 1 for 4, 1 for 3, you know, and that alone really helps you to just get your mind back on track. It's so funny, but that's the way it is with pretty much every single player you speak to. They'll tell you a story like that. A bloop single, I'll take it any day.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe and hit the bell icon to be notified whenever a new video is available. And let me know in the comments what you think, or roast me for my terrible gameplay. Videos like this are recorded live on Twitch. Follow my socials and my Twitch to know when I'm live recording new content for YouTube. Again, thanks for watching the Prophet Loki 309 YouTube. I'll see you in the realm of mischief.